Well, look at those boys. Another exciting day or evening in the school garden here. These are the little lettuce seedlings that we transplanted just a couple of weeks ago. You could look back just a couple of videos back on my channel, and you'd see these little seedlings being transplanted, looking shocked and dishevelled, and nothing like as strong as they look now. Just a couple of weeks in the greenhouse, bit of water, bit of fresh compost, bit of decent weather. Look at those boys, they're raring to go. They're almost ready to pick, to be honest. So we're going to plant these lettuce out on the edge of this bed here, just along the front edge here, because we've got some peas growing in here, which probably by June they'll be kind of up to the top of the sticks, and at the back of this bed here, just in front of those asparagus, we're digging a hole. There I was digging a hole, and we're going to fill that with compost. We're going to put one of our pumpkin plants in there, into a mound of compost, and that pumpkin will spread right across this border here, this raised bed, by the end of the summer. So when the children come back into school in the autumn, we will have the most amazing crop of pumpkins for them. So we wanted to put some stuff in here that will be gone by the second half of the summer. So these lettuce that I'm putting in here in the first week of May, I would imagine by late May, early June, we'll be ready to start picking them. These are little gem. It's a kind of a compact cos variety of lettuce, so a nice narrow compact shape, lovely heart of crunchy leaves. I'm getting hungry just talking about it here. So we've got some nice soil here, nice and crumbly, which we've dug over and mixed some compost in with that. I can see some nice dark compost in there, bit of root there, we don't want that. So this is very receptive now to these lettuce that can go into the bed. So one-handedly again, because I'm holding the camera in the other hand, I'm after your sympathy again, because this is not easy to do with one hand. Look at those roots. I think that's the way that they were transplanted. Whoever did that knew what they were doing, eh? So I'm just going to put them roughly in position first of all. There we go. 1, 2. There we are, boy. Now's your chance to really perform. Show us what you're made of. Give us a nice big crunchy heart. So I'm doing them using the trowel as a measure there. I'm doing them roughly the same distance apart. Going to bypass a bit of a larger gap there because of that stump there. There's the original one. Excuse me. That's not very professional, is it? Having a burp halfway through halfway through my commentary. So we're just spacing them out, kind of using that spacing there, whatever that is. I don't know. I'm guessing about 8 inches, something like that, between each plant. A little bit more for that one there because we've got this in the way. This bed, actually, we're doing this in the evening. This bed catches the sun all the way through the day until mid-afternoon, and it gets shaded then. So these guys will benefit from plenty of sun for kind of 2/3 of the day, and then they'll have a bit of shade in the evening. Cool. Can you hear that? Was that a robin? Is it chopsing away there? So, whilst accompanied by the wildlife, we shall get these lettuce in. So by the way, I don't know if you saw what I did just then. This is kind of a, maybe I need to do another video on this. This is a trick. It's a sign of a professional gardener. Can he throw the trowel down and flick it so that it there we are. You get that thrown in for no extra charge. I'm not going to use the trowel. I'm just going to use my hands here because the soil is so soft and receptive. Just planting him a few millimeters, maybe ½ centimeter lower than he was in the pack, just so that I can draw some of that soil around the base of the plant, loosely firming in him, not pressing too hard. We don't want to compact the soil. but by bringing that soil around the base of the plant, it means that it's kind of stays upright, doesn't get so easily blown over in the wind, and it also means that the roots are a little bit further down in the soil, which means they're going to be a bit damper and less inclined to dry out. So let's get these others in a bit sharpish. So the key here, of course, has been the preparation. I'm able to plant these as quickly and as easily as this because I spent 10 minutes with my trusty fork. There's the fork at the end there, can you see him? Digging this soil over, making it nice and loose and receptive, getting the weeds out. Well, most of them. And so that it makes it nice and easy. Preparation is always the key, isn't it? He says. And one more on the end here. Let's get the label in so we know what we got. Little gems. There we are. So that's ready. All we need now is to give them a little drink. One watering can. Just be careful not to be too heavy-handed here. So let that soak in. Go to the next one. In the surrounding soil as well, so that all around the plant, so that the roots are encouraged out into some damp soil. Whoa, they're loving that. Of course, as we're doing this, the soil is settling down, which isn't such a problem because we planted them a little bit deeper than we needed to. So even if the soil does sink down, they're still nice and deep there and being held nice and solid by that extra bit of soil that we put on there. Whoa, look at that. Could almost be a professional, couldn't I? So there we go. That's how we do our lettuce seedlings into the veg garden. And if you stick around, I might show you in a month or so how to eat them. Thanks. Any questions, any comments, let us know via YouTube. Just underneath this video would be ideal. Thanks very much. Enjoy your garden. Bye.